Our second major component of the SIOP model is building background. Now, within building background, we know this is a critical area for many of our second language learners, especially those who have entered U.S. schools in recent years and have not had a number of years of U.S. education. So I'm talking in particular about students who have entered at the middle school or the high school level. Far too often, the core content curriculum that teachers use in these sheltered classes are designed with the assumption that the students will have learned a number of core concepts and skills that were taught in prior years. What happens when we have recent immigrants who are in these classes is they may not have covered much of the material that the curriculum assumes they already know. Or there may be cultural aspects of the curriculum or of the materials that don't apply to the education that they had in their own schools. As a result, it's very critical for teachers to work on building the background for these students. And there's different ways to do this. For one, they can begin by tying it into the student's own personal experiences. In a math class, for example, we'll find many middle and high school students who have been using math skills in their daily lives. The teacher can identify what some of these uses of math are among the students and then build from there on the different concepts that he or she would like to teach in the math class. Another important thing with the building background is to link prior learning with the new learning that is going to happen that particular day. Far too often, teachers feel rushed in the classroom, and sometimes they fail to review even what was gone over the day before. However, when we're working with English language learners, this is particularly critical. It helps them identify what the key areas of learning were, what they should have remembered, and helps them make the connections to the things that will be coming ahead in the day or in the week ahead. The third piece of building background has to do with vocabulary. We're increasingly seeing in the research that one of the areas that is most significant for helping English language learners is building up their vocabulary and helping them understand not only one definition of a word, but many definitions and the application of those definitions. For example, students may feel that they know the word power, and they may be able to apply it to something like Power Rangers if they're elementary age, or they may apply it to power such as the government's power, but they may not recognize that in an algebra class we're talking about exponential power. So teachers need to be careful to help the students understand the different vocabulary and not just provide a glossary or a definition on the board, but give the students opportunities to use this vocabulary and to practice it and to write about it or read about it and look at it in a multitude of areas.